Hey guys, so I'm about to share with you an example of some of the hazards of trying to build in Ghana when I return on the Eric McNeil Be Free Show.
Black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Hey guys, you've just discovered the Eric McNeil Be Free Show, where it's all about being financially independent, responsible for self, enjoying life, and empowering others free. So this morning, I'm actually I walked away from my house and I'm coming down the hill, and I want to show you some of the examples of why it's so difficult to build in Ghana, and I'm sure it's probably like this across most developing countries. Now, the wind is blowing, so I'm talking loud because I know you might have some wind blowing into my mic. But at any rate, let's continue to walk down the mountain, and I'm going to show you exactly why, for those of you who just don't get it, and you believe that building in the West should be comparable to building in Ghana, across Africa, or across some developing country, and I'm telling you, it's not the same. And this is why things can get so expensive, especially when you're building on mountainous land, or when you're building in on virgin land that nobody has built on before. There's a lot of problems that you're going to come up against, and there's a lot of unknown variables. And one of those unknown variables is just trying to get materials to your land site, right? In the West, that's pretty known. You know that, okay, it's not going to be a problem, and when they give you a quote, that quote is going to usually be the amount that you pay. Here, your quote may not mean much, to be honest with you. It's almost pay as you go. So yesterday, Brandon had arranged to have some sand delivered up to the site. So, whoa, let me make sure I don't fall here. But yeah, so Brandon had arranged to have some sand delivered up to my home site, and he actually used a different driver to get the materials delivered. And the guy came, and we had a little rain yesterday, so he asked the guy, can we make it up, can your truck, your dump truck, or your tipper as they call it here, can it make it up the mountain? He's like, oh, yes, boss, yeah, I can make it. And he was adamant that he could make it, and I'm going to show you what happened afterwards. So he went up, he proceeded up, and this is what happened afterwards. You see that? Yes. He started to go up, and then he couldn't make it, and he started to slide back, and because the brakes gave out, he just kept going, and then he just kind of wobbled and poof, turned over. So that is what can happen quite easily. So now, right, you see that? All of the sand is down here. The dump truck is turned over. So now, what do you do after that, right? And he's looking at, now fortunately nobody got hurt in this situation. Brandon's the workers were able to move out of the way. They were behind the truck, and the guy, he was okay. So everybody escaped okay. So that would have been a serious problem there if somebody had gotten hurt. But fortunately, nobody got hurt, right? But at this rate, somebody has to come and move this truck, of course, and we didn't get our materials delivered, you know. So yeah, this is what you can easily find yourself dealing with. Yeah, so this is the type of situation that you can find yourself dealing with when you start to build here. So the unknowns are tremendous here. The risks are tremendous here. So this is why, you know, when you think, oh, things should just be cheap, but no, it depends on what you're doing. Yeah, you want to go out and build like a bamboo hut and, you know, a mud hut where you don't take into account any of the things that we take into account, and you're not trying to get the quality building that we're trying to build, then yeah, you can build things less expensive. But if you're trying to get the same type of quality out here in the bush, on the mountain, in these remote areas, then there's a lot of variables, there's a lot of risk, and it's going to cost more. This is why we tend to pay more for things here. So don't be, you know, let anybody fool you about, oh, what you can come out here and build and how easy it is and how wonderful. Man, you can come into a problem so quickly here, and you have to deal with it. Now, of course, so he's driving this truck. Now he has to go and explain to the people that he, you know, I guess drive for, that, hey, you know, I've just crashed your truck. Hopefully they have insurance, hopefully, but he's looking at Brandon as of, you know, what are you gonna do about it? And I'm like, boss, we ain't gonna do nothing about it. What you gonna do about it? Because as far as I'm concerned, I should be the one angry because y'all didn't get my materials up to me as promised, right? That's my attitude. But, you know, there's so many unknowns here, you have to just, you know, be prepared for anything. When I say anything, anything. Because nobody, you know, what you expect and what happens are two different things. And here it is, you know, I don't know. They probably had those brakes serviced, and I don't know when. And yeah, so at any rate, this is why I tell most people, no, you're not going to come to Africa and just build ba-da-da-ba-da-dam. No, you're not. That sounds good, but the best thing for you, and this is why we're building a community, right, that migrating culture crossing, so that you don't have to come here and deal with this, right? You can come, you purchase your home in our sustainable community, and you can bypass all of these type of unknowns, people. So at any rate, if you haven't already done so, go to our website, www.migratingculturecrossing.com. And we have all of the models out there. We have the virtual walkthrough videos. We have virtual tours out there. We have all your frequently asked questions out there. We have more information than you would ever need, people. And yeah, so if you really want to invest in Africa, you really want to purchase a home here, then do yourself a favor. Let us take care of this type of stuff, and you just take care of, hey, I want to purchase this, and we deliver it for you. Okay, keep it simple. All right, so if you haven't already done so, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, like, share, comment. Let me know your building stories here in Ghana or in Africa. And, you know, you can always find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Eric McNeil is free. And as always, hoorah, ahuru. Now be free.